Former principal and coach Conrad Henderson left a great impact here at Stanhope Elmore High School, and now the stadium is named in his honor. Something as simple as having a smoke detector properly installed can reduce further damage done to your home or your family. Electrical issues forces one school in Montgomery to be let out early. What NPS is saying about the problem. 14 public universities are represented here at Higher Education Day, and some Troy Trojans said they couldn't pass up the event. The main things taught here at the City of Troy Health Fair is for those individuals who have a family history of high blood pressure to be sure that you monitor your blood pressure weekly. Neighborhoods in Montgomery are joining forces with communities nationwide by participating in the annual National Night Out event, which brings awareness to crime and strengthening our neighborhoods. In order to travel on the bus here to Montgomery, students must show a valid bus pass.
Did in Germany was legal.
The voice of Dr. Martin Luther King echoed down the street of Dexter Avenue as many gathered for King's 90th birthday celebration at Dexter Avenue Church and said that this is a holiday to always remember.
It helps us remember where we came from, and it makes us more thankful people to remember that we didn't always have, many of the blessings that we have today, and we can have an attitude of gratitude toward our elderly, toward the people around us, toward our whole community.
One Troy resident explains how she wanted to be sure to educate her children about the importance of this holiday.
I'm a homeschooling mom, and so being down here in the South, the civil rights movement is a big part of that, and so we wanted to learn about that, and it just so happened that we were here for the celebration of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and so we decided to drive out from Troy and just check it out.
City officials and those who attended the celebration marched from Dexter Avenue Church to the state capitol in remembrance of Dr. Martin Luther King's legacy. Among those who marched was Torian Hamilton, a native of Montgomery, who says she started a nonviolence organization after losing her son due to gun violence.
The reason I started that because I knew 50 years ago the dream that Martin Luther King had, even not among just all unit of ethnicity, is just for black on black crime anyway. So I started that educating all the youth about nonviolence.
The unveiling of Dr. King's bus took place inside of the church, and the city hopes to add to it in the future. In Montgomery, Adoria Hughes, Troy, Treasure Vision News. NPS is working to improve schools with a committee that is teaming up with NPS operations.
It is my hope that we will be able to start the process of asking for a tax increase, an ad valorem tax increase in this coming year, because it is going to take money. We've got a lot of work to do.
Will says this is a county-wide problem which has caused about $200 million of deferred maintenance.
We have not had the budget to fix the things that needed fixing. We're working on that. As a matter of fact, we just have a new committee that is looking at all the capital needs at district-wide, and this committee is made up of citizens who have expertise in this area.
Floyd Magnet Middle School was forced to release students earlier due to electrical issues, and one parent is concerned about safety.
I'm not sure. Hopefully they can get the issue resolved to where this doesn't happen again, to put them in any kind of danger.
The board hopes to get a report back in November, which will decide on what to fix first. Adoria Hughes, Alabama News Network. The Alabama Medical Marijuana Commission held the first of 3 meetings at the Alabama State House. This comes before a final proposal to be made later this year.
The commission is set up just to work out, I'll say, the kinks of a way to get a bill out there that, again, gets the potential benefits into the patient's hand and keeps it out of other people's hands.
If medical marijuana becomes legal in Alabama, one of the main concerns would be preventing it from becoming a gateway drug.
I just hope people will have an open mind. I hope they'll look at this as a medical product and not an abuser. I mean, we got to know that this is medical and not recreational. 33
states have legalized medical marijuana use for medical purposes, and here in Alabama, CBD oil is used for the study of health effects.
I think now we'll digest what we did today and we'll go out and look. I encourage them to look at other states' law. We have some handouts by Legislative Service that talks about what we had before, the benefits of it, and there may be some things we need to tweak.
The commission is preparing to travel to the state and hear from Alabama residents. The final proposal must be submitted to the House Speaker and Senate President by December 1st. Adoria Hughes, Alabama News Network.